So I've watched the 29th episode of Hamster and Gretel, 29A being Flake It Till You Make It, and 29B being Game Changer. So both of these are two pretty good episodes. There's only one more episode to go before the season ends, so we'll talk about that next week, but let's actually finish talking about this week's episodes, even though I'm a couple weeks behind the air dates, but that's besides the point. So in Flake It Till You Make It, well, the villain is called the Flake, and he's always late. Every time he says he's going to attack someplace, he's always late. Go figure. And apparently Gretel is a bit of a flake in some regards, too often being late, getting distracted, or going to places. And that's how she figures out how to defeat. Figures out what's going to distract him on his way to his next target, and they're able to intercept him. It's quite a good episode. Also has the nice heartfelt scene at the end between Gretel and her father at a father-daughter dance. Like, some just great emotional stuff overall. But I would say Game Changer probably had some more actual long-term development going on, even though both did to a certain extent, like Gretel recognizing an aspect of herself that she has a tendency to get distracted and be late for things. Point for her to recognize, didn't really seem like it was actually going to play that much into future stories and changing any status quo. Just feel like insight into her, but also get a heartwarming scene with her father at the end. But Game Changer, on the other hand, does, I think, have more of a change to the status quo, because there's essentially two main plots. You have the villain plot and then the emotional plot, and they're not connected. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. So, but just to kind of summarize, Kevin, Fred, Anthony, and Hiromi are all playing video games, and then they find that's suspicious, and so they go, of course, and fall into the trap. It is a trap. It's not really trying to to get people to test video games, and well, it is, but the reward is not what they want. No, because from way back earlier in Season 1, specifically Season 1, Episode 11B, Sleepover with the Enemy, so the villain Tina returns, which is quite crazy. No, she returns in this episode. She and her best friend and their gerbil are trying to capture people to be beta testers for her teeny tiny country's very bad off video game industry, because they actually managed to make a game, but they had terrible beta testers. It's quite hilarious. And how does the story get solved? Oh, quite simple enough. Apparently their country's decommissioned Dockyard Harbor Claw training machine is just like a claw game, so guess what? That's how it's solved. But also, then the crux of not the crux of the episode per se, but the emotional crux of the episode has to do with Kevin's feelings for Hiromi and him being nervous about asking her out. Pretty much as soon as it was pretty early on in the episode that we realized that, yep, this is going to be the episode where it's going to change the nature of their friendship, taking it to a dating level. Now, who knows how things will develop from here, but the status quo has changed, because at the end of the episode, after having a couple of, daydreams where he imagines the worst possible things happening, some of them are quite hilarious. I mean, really quite hilarious, but Kevin finally overcomes his fears and begins to ask Hiromi out on a date. Now, he's still struggling, being nervous, and she does basically ask, "Are you asking me out?" And everything comes out at the end well. She agrees to go on a date, so we don't see that, obviously. Maybe that's going to be in the next episode, or maybe they're just going to leave that off for Season 2, who knows. But the status quo has changed. Their relationship has changed. And that's why I think I like Game Changer a bit better than Flake It Till You Make It. Yes, we did learn a little bit more about Gretel and had a heartwarming moment with her father, but it didn't change the status quo. It wasn't, if you will, a game changer, hence the title of 29B Game Changer. The status quo didn't change early on, but now it has, so it's a game changer for the status quo. I think I over-explained that. Did that really need that much explanation? Well, I guess I gave it to you anyhow. But that's all I got for you today. I would love to hear your thoughts on this episode in the comment section down below, both parts of it. And do you agree that this is a big change in the status quo? Because I feel like it is. But anyhow, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And of course, may the force be with you always. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, Please be sure to give this video a like, as well as subscribe to my channel and ring that bell to stay up to date on my latest content. Also, be sure to check out the link tree in the description, as well as any other links I have down there.